Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be cutting this pay-per-view into 4 parts tonight. There's just so much action going around that simply can't be contained in our usual 2 parts. It's amazing.
The all-night extravaganza.
It truly is. There's so much action in here that it just simply can't be contained on a single beta cassette.
It's like there's so much action. If there were a line for where it would pretty much end, it's like it's crossing that line. Like it's breaking the border, if I dare say so.
Almost like a Borderlines. Oh, I see what you did there.
That's right.
As Arts and Crafts make their way to the ring, Adil and Ruby, we haven't seen them in a while.
Well, they always have been getting caught up in the airship ports because, when Adil had his head crafted back together, it's always sending off their alarms and they keep getting detained, so they can't travel as much anymore.
And as we all know, airship security is really locked down.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why they even bother with it, though, to be honest with you, because these days, well, you just ride a chocobo everywhere and you put it up the chocobo's butt, what you want to smuggle, so.
It's just... Wait, what would you be smuggling, Blaze?
Well, any number of things. Weaponry.
But most people just walk around with their weapons.
Not all the time. Crystals, when you want to summon something. Or the other type of
Wait.
Special.
Summons?
Summons?
What are you talking about summoning? You know that summoning's outlawed, Blaze.
Well, hey. What they don't see never happen. Pretty much what I said. You know what you should do, Jack?
Oh, what's that?
You should get yourself some crystals, and maybe you can summon a Raven Primal or something.
Do you think that'll work? Do you think I could get my own little Raven? No, I'm not following for that. I'm just watching the debut of Elliot. He'll be teaming up with Arts and Crafts and Sonoran tonight.
I've never seen this guy before.
Making his way down to the ring for the first time.
Would you say that's his debut?
Why, yes, I would, apparently.
I just don't know why.
But speaking of debuts, if you haven't checked it out yet, why don't you debut to yourself Azalea Leone on YouTube? All kinds of fun Final Fantasy fun. I nailed that in the exercises, and the word exercises before every show. I nailed that.
Yeah.
Fun Final Fantasy Fun 14. Just go to Azalea Leone on YouTube.
So you can stick with my F word. And when you get on Azalea Leone at YouTube, if you put in the special password, passcode, Blaze Garlemald, you're guaranteed to get a crate full of Moogle cookies. One password per person, though.
Crate full of Moogle cookies, not guaranteed. And here come the Delamud champions, Azrael and Ryan. They've been holding on to those belts for about 3 months now.
It's only a matter of time. But they meet their unfortunate end. Raven tore those guys up. What if Raven also took their belts too? That would just crack me right up.
I'm surprised that he didn't, as he knows that what originally started as these two not wanting these belts whatsoever, now those have turned into precious commodities to him. And speaking of the corals, I have a coral licking my sock. Get out your coral.
He's probably tasting. He's probably tasting. He's probably about to eat you.
If I haven't been good for anything in life, maybe I'll be good for something in death.
Well, that's what Mr. Shovel's been telling you all along. All you got to do is just stay in the hole.
You know what? I think if I passed away, Mr. Shovel would actually miss me a lot. I better not tell him that I've willed Mr. Shovel most of my stuff.
Mr. Shovel's always got la-las he can help out with their loneliness problems.
But Azrael and Ryan, who gave Adil one half of Arts and Crafts a brutal beatdown a couple of months ago, this will be their second engagement since that time. And Dr. Octopus, who hasn't been doing well this season at all,
I don't know. It looks like he's got a bit of an attitude to him tonight. I think he's going to knock out at least one.
well, here's hoping that something changes. It would be a waste of such a huge row to just be a jobber to the stars.
Well, they always did say, friends don't let rows go to waste, or whatever it is. And I have a small fact for you, Jack. Did you know in a 4-on-4 match, there are actually 8 wrestlers altogether?
I think I mentioned that at the beginning of the show, didn't I?
That's right. And that's a tie into Dr. Octopus, because 8. Yeah.
Well, you're certainly getting into the spirit of tonight.
Well, if this does turn out to have full parts, this would actually be one team. How you like that? Do you know what time it is?
I think I know what time it is. What time is it, Blaze?
Maximum.
We haven't seen him since the Night of Vengeance pay-per-view. He's coming out tonight, and he's fired up. And of course, way back when, in that Titan-style match, he was able to eliminate 6 other people.
This is a little bit different than Titan. I'll tell you that much. It's easy to make a man slip out over the rope. Knocking him out is a totally different story. But I believe in Maximo.
It should be no surprise that Adil is the first one in to start this. I think he's still looking for a little bit of revenge against Azrael and Ryan. But it looks like Azrael may have his number tonight.
Well, there was an old Empire saying, if you know a man has a medically repaired head and neck, drop him on the head. That's pretty much how it goes.
Adele and Ruby teaming up. Focusing on the head of Azrael should be no surprise there. And Maximo, I don't know if that was a smart strategy or a cheap shot.
Why can't it be both?
Well, I do believe that it was both, now that you mention it, Blaze. And Ruby just all over Azrael. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that, Blaze?
Whatever happened to that other guy that Maximo used to hang out with? I haven't seen him around here lately.
Do you mean Drago?
Yeah, that guy.
We haven't seen him all season. I'm not sure what happened to him after his humiliating defeat at the hands of Chanik at the very beginning.
Yeah, them damn shirts now.
Yeah, unfortunately, with his disappearance, his merchandise has been pulled from the shelves. So I'm running low on shirts now. See, look it. I'm wearing one of the cheap Drago shirts. It only cost me 25 million gil. See, and it's got a little tiny hole right here. Look at Blaze. Like, I mean, that's gonna snag on something and then it's gonna tear. Like, I mean, the last time I had this tiny of a hole in a Drago shirt, a strong breeze gave it a good tear. And, you know, I guess it's my fault for not buying one of the high quality ones of 60 million gil, but, you know, really.
Yeah, there are no high quality ones. That's what I was trying to tell you offline.
The high quality ones can stand up to a strong breeze before they tear.
Now, what you need to get is one of the brand new Dr. Octopus shirts. They say they have 8 layers of threading through the whole shirt.
Which is pretty ironic, as Dr. Octopus doesn't wear a shirt.
Well, ironically enough, he can't fit it because it's too big.
It certainly does make sense. Ryan trying to isolate Ruben in the corner. And Maximo coming in with a devastating kick. This guy is just pure rage is what he is.
I'll tell you what he is. Maximo. Every time.
Well, it looked like Maximo tried something out of his usual repertoire, and it kind of failed.
I guess that's what they call that ring rust.
And Ruben, who has just been all over the opposing team tonight, I certainly think that he's got them locked down. He's been dealing some serious damage, while everybody else on his team hasn't even stepped in the ring yet.
The more I look at Ruben, he kind of reminds me of a character from a popular Empire franchise. The character was a thunder god of some sort. He just had blue instead of brown on. I wonder. He didn't have a cowboy hat on. He had a different type of hat.
Are you talking about Rama? Or Ramu?
No, not Rama.
Who's that?
No, not Rama. This thunder god pretty much had the same type of suit that Ruben had on, except for instead of brown, it was blue. And he had one of the little pointy Doma hats on. Yeah.
Oh, my brain is getting sore from thinking about this. Oh, I'm sorry, my lisp came back from when I was like 4. Very unprofessional.
Nick Shell. He was a popular character from, it was a Empire Cinema too. The name of it was Combat of Mortals. It was God of Thunder in there. Yeah.
Well, certainly, and I do know what you're talking about. You're talking about Mortal Wombat.
No, that's something else. That's a rated X movie.
It's a wonderful movie. A bunch of wombats being brought together to fight for the fate of their burrow in a tournament.
You know, this goes back to what I said about those corals that you got.
Uh-huh.
Seem like animal fighting a little bit too much there, Jack.
Oh, no, my corals certainly don't fight. Well, they fight with each other sometimes, but I break that up immediately. I already have one one-eyed coral. I don't need another one.
And I have another question for something that happened a few moments ago. How come it seems like everybody is landing on the thing that says, "Where do you stand?" Or where, like they're trying to be funny about this.
I certainly think that they're trying to put some emphasis into their moves, tell you that much. It is, after all, the Borderlines pay-per-view. It's no regular match, or regular night.
I'm just saying. Came here to see a fine wrestling show. They wanted a whole lot of choreography. Maybe they should have just went to the bard school or something. Played little songs and did little dances. You know, maybe went to Uda on the back street where they hold festivals with the dancing cat women.
Yeah, you know how a while ago I explained to you how I would, you know, get a little hotel room in the local pub there, and you know, watch the dancing cat women with the binoculars.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, all sets of binoculars in the world have put a restraining order against me. I don't even know how that happened. I'm not allowed within 20 feet of any pair of binoculars.
I don't know how that happened either. I'm sure there's a single bird watching or something.
I did, but unfortunately I said it in an English accent, so they thought I was talking about, you know, birds, you know, like how they refer to ladies as birds.
Well, you should have told them bird was the word. You can't argue with that, because if bird is the word, bird is everything.
I did, and then they ended up kicking my ass for making a bad Family Guy reference.
Well, yeah, they did do that.
Yeah. And Ruben, who just seems to be the dominating member tonight.
I think the other three guys just showed up for a paycheck.
I don't know what Ruben's up to right now. He's just kind of showing off his Michael Jackson skills by moonwalking in place.
Hold up, let me point my microphone at the arena. Hee. And that's something.
Oh, sorry, that was actually me. The coral was tickling me.
The corals were tickling you.
Yeah. It was licking my sock, and then because I don't wear pants, it licked me right on the calf, and it kind of hee. It did it again. Get over here. Get scramble. Eat it.
Very soon, now, Coral Protection Agency is going to be knocking at your door. And even the poor coral is going to have a restraining order on.
The Coral Protection Agency, the CPA?
That's right, the CPA.
Aren't they a branch of the APA?
No, they're not. They're not related to the APA.
The Animal Protection Agency?
No. There's no such
really?
thing. It's called the BPA, Beast Protection Agency.
And Sonoran is in there just beating the hell out of Azrael at the moment. Except for Maximo, their team has not been able to get it together thus far.
Well, considering half of the team got its ass handled by Raven in a bad way. They might not be right. Dr. Octopus, he got his ass kicked by a bunch of little men, so he might not mentally be prepared. I think the only one over there is Maxima that may be ready, just because he's awesome. He always takes things to the maximum. In his name, you know.
Well, all it usually takes is a couple of maximal efforts for him to take an opponent down.
He still might be able to win this match if he kicks it into maximum overdrive. Yeah, I did
that. I'm sure that you gave it maximal effort on that last joke. Huh? Get it? Maximal effort.
Not all the way. But yeah, I do get it.
Maximal. See? I can do it too.
I'm going to see your ass.
And I'm not sure. No, yeah, Sonoran was able to kick out there. Now Ryan's on the top rope. We're seeing a lot of high-flying hijinks tonight.
High-flying hijinks.
Yeah. Came up with that myself.
You're full of them. First the little shenanigans, now high-flying hijinks.
I stayed up all night writing some of these. That's why I'm so tired. Just like if somebody gets on the top rope, I'm going to say high-flying hijinks, and everybody will laugh, and then I'll be invited to the coolest of parties.
Yeah, that's not happening.
I'm just going to wait on those invites now.
Don't hold your breath there, little buddy.
Waiting for him to roll in. Not really. Did you call me buddy?
Yeah, figuratively speaking.
Buddy.
Did I say you're going to get sued?
That's okay, buddy, because we're buddies, and buddies don't sue each other, right, buddy?
Nope, they call their friend Mr. Shovel.
Mr.
Law differences.
Mr. Shovel isn't really my buddy like you are, Blaze, because you call me buddy, right, buddy?
No, Mr. Shovel is your best friend.
I don't really see much of him usually before I black out, so I don't think that really counts as a best friend. But
you get so excited you pass out.
And usually wake up with a lump on my head. I can't figure that out.
Well,
And I think Ruben doing a superplex over in the opposing corner. I think he's sending a message to all the rest of them. I don't know how wise of an idea that was, as Ryan and Dr. Octopus are just standing there waiting for him.
That's a bold move for sure.
Now he's fighting his way out of that corner. I think that Ruben's definitely done his homework on this. I think he's studied all four of these competitors. Like he studies his crafting work.
He is a crafty guy.
Now getting double teamed by Ryan and Azrael. We all knew it had to run out sometime. He basically put himself into a 3-on-1 situation.
Well, they still got another whole team to utilize if they see fit. God knows nobody else on the other side is fault yet.
I definitely think Ruben's done the vast majority of the damage. I think all he has to do is tag. I think this may have been his strategy the entire time.
When they tag, they should just let him go right home, because he's already done his work.
And I do believe we have yet to see Elliot enter this match.
Well, I don't even know if he knows what to do. He might just be a face. You know how them debuts are. Except for that Evelyn chick. I cannot believe she defeated Azella Leon in the first.
In her debut match, it was unreal. And then the very next week, being teamed up with Nokumis. Nokumis getting the pin over on Psychotic Beauty, who of course was teamed up with Azalea. So I guess Evelyn is 2-0 against Azalea, which is pretty unbelievable.
I wouldn't exactly say 2-0. It wasn't a one-on-one fight. She was weighed down by some psycho.
And we'll see all of them in action in the very next match.
That'll be the greatest match. Can't wait to get my email from the Lula Lala. I can see what the Cubans has been up to this week.
And I'm definitely, you're not sending me nothing. I'm not falling for that again.
Falling for what? I don't even know what you're talking about, Jack.
When you said you were going to send me pictures, and you sent me a picture, and it was, I don't know whose penis that was, but it was just a little bit bigger than mine.
Oh, you mean Mr. Moogle in the background production?
Just a little bit bigger than mine.
Yeah, that was the Moogle. The production Moogle. That was his.
Not very much bigger than mine. A little bit. Now I think Maximo is sending the message right back to Ruben, giving him a superplex in his own corner now. And Dr. Octopus, I think this may be the beginning of the end for Ruben. But like you said earlier, he should just go, just head on back. He's already done massive amounts of damage.
Yes, he has.
Just gave Dr. Octopus... Pardon?
They should just let him tag and walk on home. He shouldn't even have to take any hits.
Going for the pin on Maximo. Ryan able to break it up, though. And Elliot, he looked all fired up and ready to go. And by God, what agility by Ruben. There's so many competitors tonight that I'm getting them all mixed up now. It's just an exciting night. I love pay-per-view night. Don't you, Blaze?
They're the best nights of the year. Especially when there's knockouts involved. Can't wait to see one.
Well, I think we've seen a couple. I think Ruben might be on his way to one. Well, he's certainly busted open anyway. Ruben throwing Azrael right down that borderline into the corner there. And yeah, Ruben is definitely busted open. I definitely think that this might be the beginning of the end for him. But while everybody else on that team has definitely taken a whole lot of damage, there's basically 3 fresh guys still waiting in Ruben's corner.
If any of them can fight half as good as Ruben, this match is over with already.
And Azrael just throwing Dr. Octopus into Ruben. And Adil in to save him. I don't know if that's a wise idea. I think it's about time that Ruben just packed it in. Elliott in this match now, trying to make a name for himself. He's got Azrael locked into that Boston Crab.
Now we're going to see what he's made of.
And Ruben taking a well-deserved breather on the outside of the ring.
They should give him money to go get lunch. And Azrael is busted open. I saw blood fly across this table.
Oh, I thought that was a little bit of fruit punch.
Although that's not fruit punch.
Oh. Huh. Well, I'm going to go get myself checked out at the doctor's office afterwards.
Right, isn't that how you got your third restraining order anyway?
Yeah, the doctor has a restraining order against me.
Yeah.
Well, it's not my fault. My doctor is a female doctor. And one time I had a cold. And I thought that they were just going to, check me out. So I went in there. And I got undressed. And then they explained to me several times that it was the waiting room. And I said, I understand that. I'm waiting for the doctor. I'm just getting everything prepared. And then all of a sudden it's a big deal. Oh no, you got to be in the actual room. No, this is the wrong room. This is the waiting room. Why call it the waiting room?
Well, you got a point there, but
Why not call it the no doctor zone?
I don't know what to say about you, Jack. You bring a lot of this stuff on yourself. That's about it.
And Elliott was putting that Boston Crab onto Azrael on the outside. I don't know how wise of a strategy that was.
Well, he's going to wear him down.
After the devastation that Ruben's already done tonight, I think all these competitors are already wore down.
Every little bit helps.
Now, Elliott, he may have bit off more than he can chew as Dr. Octopus steps in and looked like he was going for Ruben. Looks like he wanted a little revenge from Ruben's tirade earlier. Probably a wise idea on Elliott's behalf to tag out. Sonoran stepping in.
So we got a new game going. Everybody with a cowboy hat lays down.
It's a classic game, but I don't think that they should be playing a children's game in the middle of this match.
Hey, you gotta have fun.
And Dr. Octopus just beating on Sonoran. Only a 2 count. I'm surprised just the weight of Dr. Octopus isn't enough to keep a competitor's shoulders to the mat. It doesn't matter who you are.
That is the truth. That is a big guy to jump up from under.
Well, in the last match, we saw more of a more of a balance to the competitors, like frequent tags and everything. In this one, we saw more or less Ruben going to the full extent on the opposition. You just gotta wonder, Blaze, what is the better strategy?
The better strategy is the winning strategy. That's what I always say. Remember.
And Sonoran, given...
Make it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Blaze. I missed what you said there. What was that?
Yeah, La didn't make it last time, and they were pretty infamous for switching out. Yeah, like I said, whatever strategy works is the best strategy.
And Maximo, I think, is giving Elliot his own welcome to the ring party there. And and Maximo is just turning into a one-man wrecking crew. He's not. I don't even think he's the legal man.
I think he snuck across the borderline.
Well, to be fair, everybody was downed in that side of the ring.
You know, I wonder what our El Presidente Trump would have to say about this.
Well, he would probably find every single illegal immigrant, tax the hell out of them, and then kick them out of the country.
Or at least put them on their own side of the ring. How about that?
I don't even know what happened there. I think Dr. Octopus was just showing a little burst of speed, getting out of Ruben's way. I'm starting to think that might be the winning strategy, to stay out of Ruben's way tonight.
It just might be, because he seems like he's just destroying his team.
Even busted open as he is, still being able to keep up with Dr. Octopus here.
It's like watching an artist at work. The beatings that he's just crafting, it's just high quality.
I definitely think he's setting Dr. Octopus up for something. My God, what a devastating kick. But only a 2 count. I think Ruben was looking for a little revenge on Maximo and took a swing at him.
Revenge on who?
On Maximo. I ran out of breath. Whew. Are you? Is it dizzy in here? Are you dizzy?
Huh. No, I'm not.
Oh wow.
I'm able to do that because of my fine Empire training regimen.
Whew.
I can say maximum at least 5 minutes straight before I get dizzy.
Oh wow! How do you train for that?
Well, you know, pretty much holding your breath underwater. Same deal.
I just broke my old record of holding my breath underwater.
Really? For how long?
4 seconds. Beating my old record by about half a second.
Well, word on Street Jack, that's not the only 4-second record you got.
Yeah, that's how fast I can meet that. That's how fast I can screw up this entire line.
Yeah, you can say Final Fantasy 14, something with a whole lot of F words, but that one just threw you completely off guard. Now
I just can't talk anymore. And we're not even halfway through tonight's pay-per-view.
Not even.
find Final Fantasy 14 fun on Azalea Leone on YouTube.
That's right.
There we go.
The first 200 people, they look at least 5 hours of content, get a complimentary Dr. Octopus hat.
Dr. Octopus hat, not guaranteed. And speaking of Dr. Octopus, he just dropped Elliot. May have been a little too quick to pull the gun on bringing him to the big leagues. And that was 2 3/4 on Ruben. Ruben just refusing to give up tonight.
It'd be a shame if they managed to take out Ruben and that whole team crumbles. As it turns out, he was actually just a muscle.
Well, he's having a hell of a showing tonight. Giving Dr. Octopus those repeated shots to the head. And it sounds like there's a storm rolling in here.
Well, for every epic battle, you always got to look at the camera and you got to say, I think there's a storm coming. No, we always do that in Empire.
Tell me, Blaze, is everything always so dramatic in the Empire? Like, do you guys ever have any laughs or, just silliness?
Yes,
guys?
we do.
Oh, what do you guys do?
Torture la-las.
That's not
Funny.
silliness.
Yes, it is.
Cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
Well, it's not like... Okay, but... My God, did you just see what a deal did? Slid right between the ropes. That was impressive agility.
Well, he's learned a few tricks ever since his head was rebuilt.
But by silliness, I mean like, Okay. Like, do you guys ever like make up what if primals had link shells,
Well,
And-
we actually had a TV show like that one time where one of our popular Empire comedians, Frank, called a bunch of Beast Tribe guys and
Oh yeah?
talked to the primals and all that. Yeah.
Ah. Well, what was that show like? I bet you it was a laugh riot.
Well, actually, it was. They just had recently had the season finale, and well, I forget the exact primal's name, but you know the chick about balance. You know what I'm talking about? She
I
had,
believe so.
scales and stuff.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
The guy called her up, and he said, "What's your stance on equal rights?" And well, you know how that went. She went on and on for at least 2 hours.
It's not not exactly laugh riot, but
Well, I don't remember exactly what she said word for word. It was hilarious.
like I mean,
There was one where the guy called up Shiva. He asked her why she was such a cold bitch. That was another riot. Well, I tell you.
and phoned up Ifrit and been like, "Hey, why be such a hothead? Huh?
No, there was nothing like.
Or phone up Rabu and be like, "You look striking today." Ah, see, I can do that show.
No, he didn't.
And just
He called him up. Well, I can't say that one on TV, but
You know,
But
speaking of prank calls, I had somebody try to prank call me just the other week.
oh really?
Oh yeah, yeah. What they did was they called me up, right? And and watch this. They said that I won a cruise in the Ruby Sea, and I was just like, oh, I know, this is a prank call. And so they asked me for my credit card number, so I'm just like, I'm gonna play along. This is gonna be hilarious. And so I gave them my credit card number, and then they hung up as soon as I gave them my credit card number. See, they weren't expecting me to give them my credit card number, and so I
Yeah,
definitely won the prank because they hung up right after I gave
that's
them the
not
credit card number.
that is not how pranks work at all.
But I knew it was a prank because I gave them my credit card number and they weren't expecting it, so I pranked them.
No, you didn't. No, you
Yeah,
didn't. You just fell into a scam. That's what that's
it's just
called.
no. It was people don't win trips and then I'm still waiting on the tickets, mind you.
Yeah, they're not coming.
I
Just keep an eye on your little gift
um
card. You see the charges.
I gotta cancel my credit card.
I would do that.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, especially like obviously they use my credit card for a bunch of stuff because there's a bunch of porn charges on there, and clearly it wasn't me. Like there's no way anybody would max out a credit card just on porn.
I think you would. I think you
I'm so lonely.
would.
Now, just about to say, Elliot having an impressive go until Dr. Octopus just dropped him. I think Ruben went to break up the count and inadvertently hit the ref.
He did it on purpose. He had to hit at least everybody once. And the ref was the last one he hadn't hit.
That is an excellent point. I think he's nailed just about everybody in the ring now. Dr. Octopus getting a pin on Elliot, and that's it for Elliot. And I do believe that a deal just got busted open now.
You see who the heart and soul of this team is. Because they're just falling like flies every time Ruby's not there.
Well, Elliot was able to get in some impressive offense, but it just wasn't enough. I've got to hand it to him. Not bad for his debut.
I don't know. He pretty much stood around the whole time.
It might have been a wise idea. Maybe he was observing the rest of these competitors, taking notes. And Sonoran just taking a swing at Azrael, knocking him off the apron.
I guess now to ask this question. With the current teams, with red at 3 and blue at 4, who do you think is going to win this one?
Well, Team Blue there has certainly been worn down by Ruben, and now Dr. Octopus is busted open. Ruben's been busted open, Azrael's been busted open, Adil's been busted open. We're seeing an awful lot of blood fly tonight. That's got to make you happy in this match, right, Blaze?
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I was in more of a knockout sort of mood tonight.
I think Ruben's throat is getting a little frustrated, not being able to put Dr. Octopus away. Dr. Octopus being able to see that kick coming that time, getting out of the way. We're having frequent storms here tonight in beautiful New Gardenia.
Happens all the time. Think I got Lala on the loose. Yep. Hey. I hear going. Got Lala. Hey. Right.
Sounds like Blaze has a Lala on the loose, and Azrael getting that fell cleave on Ruben. You think that's got to be enough to put him away. Sonoran able to break it up. Azrael perched on that top rope, just begging for Ruben to get up with a cross body.
It seems like they're going to have to pull the tarp out here. There's a lot of blood around here.
The janitorial, oh, and that ref getting knocked down again. I think he was standing right in the way. But I certainly think the janitorial crew is going to be busy tonight.
Yeah, still. This ring has to be clean by the time I return it tomorrow. So, yeah. I'm not paying extra and I want my deposit back.
What is a deposit on a ring like this?
Oh, 7 Empire dollars.
Oh. How much gil is that? What does that convert into?
80 million gil.
80 million?
Our money's better than yours.
Wait. Is your guys' money better than ours because you just say it is?
No, it's because we have a great system and we don't have your leader, El Presidente Trump, ruining it. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't argue with you there. Dr. Octopus is throwing Sonoran around. I think he's sizing him up. Looks like he just hit him with a maximal effort, and I think he's going for it again.
So...
Maximo's looking pretty proud of that. I think he's going for it a third time. My God, that's enough.
Well, if you don't put forth maximal effort, it's not maximum effort. Because Maximo is actually on the outside cheering it on. You must be proud. What if you did it 8 times? How would you feel about that?
I certainly think that he'd be keeping to his namesake anyway. It's been a whole lot of back and forth action with thus far only the debuting Elliott being eliminated.
Usually back and forth action. I think the only fourth action involved Ruben.
Yeah, it seems like whenever Ruben steps in between those ropes, the back and forth action only starts going one way. And I think after all those maximal efforts, you'd think that'd be enough to put Sonoran away, but Ruben's in to break up the count. Both Dr. Octopus and Sonoran, the legal men in this match, are both down. Dr. Octopus being able to get to his feet before Sonoran.
I've never seen an octopus lay down alone.
Well, to be fair, I've also never seen an octopus with a doctorate, so... Dr. Octopus with the pin now. And we're down to Arts and Crafts on one side. I don't like their chances. It's now turned into a 2-on-4 situation.
I think it's still a balanced match considering what I've seen. Being how one guy has pretty much ran the whole team.
He certainly did massive amounts of damage. Will it be enough to carry him through all 4 competitors, though?
I wonder if this is bringing back memories for poor Deal.
Well, he's certainly a competitor. I don't think he would suffer from PTSD. Went for the pin, Ryan did, but not able to put a Deal away. That bundle of rage, Maximo, is is just waiting on the outside. I definitely think that Arts and Crafts' best bet here would try to put the other 3 away before Maximo and then concentrate their efforts on him. What do you figure, Blaze?
Well, we better start doing something. Probably send Ruben back in there. That's what was working before. That's when they messed up, when they took Ruben out.
Well, I certainly think that they heard you, as Adil is able to get the tag. Ryan giving Adil another shot to the head. Maybe he's trying to remind him. And Ryan, who's been just hitting the high-flying moves tonight.
But are they working against Ruben? That's the question.
I think at this point they might want to go for quick pins and try to just get lucky on one.
Yeah. The guy's been bleeding for about 40 minutes here. There is it's going to become illegal, whatever they're trying to do.
Well, all the blood loss that all the competitors have suffered here tonight is definitely going to be taking its toll. And Ruben attacking Maximo there, giving him a quick shot. And went for another one. Maximo able